peoples, and welcome to Midgardia. I am Hikaru, and I will be your DM tonight. We are playing Spell the RPG again because there were some people who were really sad about not being able to join the last game. So I'm like, don't worry, I'll play a special version for you only. So I have these people with me today.
Hi, I'm Zayo. I'm the only one who was here last time. I am once again playing Mizuki, and if you watched the last game, you might be a little confused by that. Don't worry, everything will be explained in time.
And I'm Garmbreak1. That's really all I got, because we haven't done character creation yet.
Hey, I'm Pi. I also don't have a character yet. Hey.
Hi, I'm Lee, and I got nothing.
Okay, so Spell the RPG. I'm going to try to do a condensed version of what this is all about. This RPG version uses it's a bit different. It uses a pool of d6s to do something. You roll with how you want to do it, aka like the personality and feeling with which you're doing it, as opposed to like dexterity or strength or whatever. So, for example, if you wanted to open a door, you could do that with style because you're doing something like really stylish to like flipping the door. I don't know. Or you can do that with like like not intelligence. I should open a sheet and like look at the freaking impulses. There we go. All right. Scheme would be the closest thing. It's like scheming to like figure out how this door works and then opening it, etc., etc. Or you could use, I don't know, trust and ask the person on the other side of the door to open it for you. All of these are valid in this game. Beyond that, Spell the RPG is a lot about magic. In our specific case, we are playing a magical girl campaign. So magic is going to have to do with your magical girl power. Well, magical warrior powers. Sorry. Um, warriors can be male or female. It doesn't have to be a girl. It could be a boy or anything in between. So yes, your spells are basically you will decide what you want to do via spell, and then you roll the impulse with which you are casting your spells, and then you get Scrabble tiles, and you have to form a word or a pair of words that will somehow do what you wanted to do. So, for example, say you want to get to the top of a building, and that's your stated. That's what I want to do with this magical spell. Then you roll and say I'm going to do that with style. So I roll my style and I sum up all the d6s, and that's how many tiles I get. And with that, I have to create a spell that will get me to the top of the building. Be that fly, be that jump, be that swim. I don't know.
Wind.
Wind, float, anything you can somehow link to what you wanted to do will work.
Horrific. Okay.
Yeah. So you can get pretty creative there.
I hope
Now,
you're ready hope you're ready for the jankiest fucking ideas. Sorry, I'll shut up now.
Gar, you
Sorry.
have no idea. Did you even see the last game?
I was asleep. Otherwise I would have been in it.
They built a spaceship from a tree. It got crazy. Yeah. I actually took a picture of that, so I'll show it afterwards.
Y'all are screwed.
All right, so for character creation, if you click on character sheet, there is a character sheet that I edited from the version that was on Roll20, because the one that was on Roll20 was from like a pre-alpha version. So this has the impulses and the info for your character. List of impulses. I kind of don't want to have to read out everything, but I will read out like the first little blurb for each one of them. If there's anything that like you guys want me to expand on, I will, but I don't want to like have to explain all 12 impulses. There's a lot. All right, so where's that page? Okay, and if you want to follow along, it's on page 10 of Spell the RPG core book. I know some of you might not have it. I should have linked that.
Yeah, I don't have that.
All right, well, if you want me to expand on an impulse, because it sounds like your character, then go for it. Before I do that, so I'll explain. You have 12 points to distribute between impulses. Each point gives you a d6 to roll. All right. To do something with that impulse, you have to roll, for example, I think a medium is a 4. So a medium difficulty check, you have to get a 4 on any of your d6s that you roll for that impulse. So the more dice you have, the better chances you have of doing things. Generally, and to make character creation more simple, since you have 12 points, I would suggest either choosing 3 impulses and putting 4, 4, 4, or choosing 2 main impulses to put 4 in each, and then 2 in 2 others.
So we can't put
When you
12
say
in
it-
one.
4 is the max you can do at level 1.
Okay.
Okay. When you say, let's say success is a 4, does that mean 4 or higher, or specifically a 4?
4 or higher.
Okay.
So, for example, if I was doing something with daring, I have a 4 in daring, and I roll it. I got a 5 as my highest. I succeed. How many you get of each doesn't really matter initially. There's some cases where it might matter, but for normal rolling, that's enough. I rolled a 5, I succeeded. That's it. There's no like extra special or crits or anything like that. The only importance of like the extras will be for like damage and stuff, because then it'll like, if this was an attack and I would have 2 5s, so I could do 2 damage. Okay, so while I'm reading through these impulses, there's 12 impulses, but you basically want to think of these as like, you know, when you're designing a character and you're like personality traits and you list 3 personality things that they have. Think of it that way for this. So you want to choose 2 or 3 main personality traits, and you're just going to dump all your points into that. Okay, so we have calm, driven to create or promote calmness and order, to subdue chaos or minimize confrontation. Daring, driven for the thrill of the experience, independent of personal well-being. I'm already seeing Pie putting a 4 there.
Well, I do. That isn't even one that I was thinking of. Assholes.
I have 4 there already.
I knew someone would show up for that one.
Mine are already done, actually.
Feeling, driven by emotion, whether to feel that emotion to a greater extent or because there's comfort in that emotion. Focus is the only one that's a bit different, driven by a passion for a specialty, an obsession of one topic, and or a need to associate an experience with an expertise. That one you have to decide what your focus is. So it can be like cars or mythical monsters or music theater or I don't fucking know, Star Trek. You know a lot about this thing.
I'm
And everything has to do with it.
I'm really tempted to put 4 points in focus Star Trek now. Thank you.
Yeah, so examples say a character could use focus musical theater to act their way through a tough situation or convince their friends to go see a show with them. Like that's kind of how broad these things can be.
Okay.
Force, driven by the notion that hard work or a simple application of direct force can solve the problem.
It's true.
Grit, driven by principle, often in opposition of something disagreed with or with dedication or perseverance. Hope, driven by a reliance in or motivation from and the strength of an immeasurable external source. Reason, driven by the idea that the problem can be thought through or figured out, given enough time or resources. Renown, driven by the goal of social standing, earned respect, and acknowledgement. Scheme, driven by strategy and planning, taking into account a multitude of factors beyond the present context. So, you know, that guy with like the picture of like all the lines crossing across that.
If I could whistle innocently, I would be.
Yeah. The fucking yarn and like thumbtack board, yeah.
Yes, that.
Anderson!
Style, driven towards recognition and in a fashion totally unique and impressive, regardless of witnesses. That was show. Trust, acting in reliance on other individuals or encouraging others to rely on them.
Sorry, what were the ones Sho put his in? Daring, style, and what else?
daring, style, and
Renown.
Was it scheme?
That is not his character sheet.
Oh,
Fucker was
I
probably
think it was.
motherfucker!
Daring,
think-
feeling, and style.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what is the detailed explanation for daring? Because I'm curious now.
Daring.
Can
is-
someone
Second one.
spy a link to the book?
Yeah, apparently we're not doing that. Because
Uh,
Carter didn't.
I'll look
Zio,
for
could
it.
you? Yeah, it'll be pinned in the.
Would you like me to read
appropriate
it,
channel.
Carter?
Yeah, sure.
This impulse is the impetus of wild innovation and the need to try new things, to experiment or be reckless, or to do something new or different just because it can be done. There's a fine line between bravery and stupidity, so daring simply covers both sides and the line too.
Fuck.
Those driven by daring tend to shake up their surroundings, for better or worse. Would you like me to read the second paragraph as well?
Sure.
Daring is
I
used
sent
in
it.
situations that are very high risk, experimental, or untrustworthy in their outcome. Few actions ever accomplished with daring are subtle. Having daring is all about pushing limits, and daring individuals rarely push the limits for how long they can sit quietly and behave. That's actually pretty funny. Even though that's probably fairly difficult for them. What fits for daring is circumstantial and grows with the character. Jumping out of a plane becomes mundane for a skydiving instructor, so they may have to do something less routine to call on it. That's actually pretty funny.
I feel so called out here.
Told you so.
Fug.
But yes. So the easiest way to do it is pick 3, put 4 in each. You're done. But if you want to get nitty gritty, you can choose more impulses. I would recommend at least 2 with level 4 because you're gonna be
We're gonna want it.
you're gonna want it. Okay, so the way things work in terms of battle is that you take damage to the impulse you use to attack if you lose the attack.
Mm.
And if you get to 0, so that's why the penalty is there. So that's like the damage you take. You take
Mhm.
damage directly to your impulse. If your impulse goes to 0, you can no longer use it. If all your impulses are 0, you're knocked out.
How do we heal?
Heal unless someone decides to make a healer is not really going to happen in the length of the session.
Okay. Ride or die. Let's go.
Basically. So that's why I recommend putting 4 and 2 because those are going to be your attacks impulses. But the more damage you take to that impulse, the less strength you'll have in it.
Should we read off ours to make sure that we don't have...
Yes, please.
Okay. I guess I'll start because I'm the one currently talking. I've got 4 in daring, 4 in hope, and 4 in style.
Nice.
Eh.
Yes, Spy.
I just closed my sheet because I'm a dum dum.
Rip. The 12 in daring.
So you're doing things
Fuck
with
you.
daring, grit,
Hope.
Wait. hope, and style.
Yes.
Nice.
I took daring, reason, and scheme.
Nice.
Fuck all y'all.
I took feeling, focus, occult monsters,
I love
And-
it.
trust, which will be fun.
Nice. All right.
Trust me, it's just a fuzzy bear.
All right. Now we get to the fun part, and I'm going to move us over to the spell page. All right. Second part of character creation is going to be making your spells. Let me see the page. And this is Spell the RPG is meant to be an agnostic system so that you can do this with basically any type of setting. Our setting, the only people with magic are you guys basically, but like magical warriors. But the spell creation is going to work a bit different than the normal base game. In this case, and in all cases, character creation has you make 2 signature spells. In our case, since we're making a kind of sort of Sailor Moonish thing, your 2 spells are going to be your transformation sequence and your signature spell. Basically, your signature attack while you're transformed. You can, or you may want to make them kind of sort of linked so that there's like a general theme. But the first one is going to, the transformation sequence is basically going to inform all the spells you do later. You can use the transformation spell as a base for all of the others.
For example, question mark?
For example, let's look at Sho, who lucked out some fucking how. And his transformation spell is Leaf Sonata. So everything he does has to do with plants and music. And his signature spell is Grass Kit, which he chose because it was the most he could do the most with, because Grass Kit. So basically he could make anything out of plants.
Okay.
Let's see, Mizuki. We're not going to cover what Mizuki is because she's actually
Mizuki is part of the game.
But the character that Bedhome made, hers was Aurora Cafe as her transformation sequence. So anything with light and food. And her signature spell was Outshine End. She actually did manage in the end to make a heal spell.
Nice.
I'm trying desperately to not make steamed hams jokes about Aurora Cafe.
All right, so how to make spells. We're going to go in order. Technically, I shouldn't be helping you with the wording, but I probably will if I find something that like seems interesting. But you guys, it is totally okay for all of you to chip in on what can be spelled with what you get from the Scrabbles. Because making words can sometimes be difficult, and it goes faster if everyone's helping.
Yes.
Okay. So Garm, we'll start with you.
Yeah.
You have to pick a name, unless you're staying with Ulfik.
Oh god, that means I have to pick, like, gender?
Yeah.
No, you just do what I do. Smash the keyboard and add some vowels so that it's pronounceable, or add some consonants. This is literally how my WoW character got named.
Alright, I'm Hanzik, apparently.
All right, cool. All right, Hanzik. You have to choose an impulse with which to do your transformation. So which of your 4 impulses are you using to transform? And is it style?
Oh man, I'm torn between style and hope, honestly.
That's good point.
But I think it's gonna be style, yeah. So, want me to roll
All right,
that?
so not yet.
Okay.
You're going to give yourself a 1 penalty because 1 dice for the initial creation is going to be set to 6.
Okay.
And then roll style. Holy fucking shit. How the hell?
Because it wasn't
Triple
you rolling, Karu.
6.
Amazing.
Oh my god. Okay, so 6 times 4 is
24.
24. Thanks. I totally knew that. Good at math. So Garm, you get 24 letters with which to create your transformation spell.
Get wrecked.
Great, just pull them out and throw them on the board.
Yep.
1,
Does he just get the alphabet minus 2?
2,
There's 100 cards in the deck.
5, 6, 7, 8.
It's a slightly modified Scrabble
10,
deck.
11.
I'm just gonna make these look prettier.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Yeah, when I was playing with this initially, I had turned off the grid, but then I realized that having the grid makes things snap nicer.
3, 4.
So
I think I can spell manlet with this.
Well, that would be accurate.
M-A-N-L. Yeah, I can spell manlet.
Fucking. Also, this is 23, not 24.
Fuck.
See,
I mean,
fucking
just
told you.
Look at your sheet. I mean, look at your hand. You should have.
Why do I have a single tile in my hand.
Why is there a little R over here now?
There's your.
Oh shit, they're all in my hand, not. I was pulling them from the deck.
Oh, okay. Well then, that's fine. Just don't look at your deck. I forgot you can do that. I had just
Well, fuck
sent them to your hand.
That
Wait,
would've
we
been
have a
way
hand?
easier. Yeah,
Yeah.
You can
Alright.
spell light.
that's true. Do I have an N? Do I have an N in here?
Yes.
I can spell
Yes.
Martian!
Interesting.
I can spell goat.
Yeah, most people ended up with 2 words for their spells, but you do not have to necessarily have 2 words.
I can spell goat.
You spell angel.
You can spell healer.
Yeah, but why the fuck would I do that?
I think you can spell outlaw.
Oh, hell yes!
I mean, he can spell heal, but not healer because there's
Ooh,
only one E.
I think you might be able
Oh,
to
you're
spell
right.
mini outlaw.
Mini
Outlaw.
You can also spell major outlaw.
Or wait, can we do minor? We can do minor outlaw.
No, wait, hold on, I got this. Hold on.
We're the great outlaw.
Outlaw rat!
I love it.
What would that spell like? What would your
Oh, wait.
transformation look like?
Shrinking.
I have
And
all
you
of the
get a
power.
bandana.
Yeah, I have all of the powers of an outlaw, and I can also be a menace to home, health, and industry.
Outlaw rat mom.
Oh, it's so tempting to leave it as rat mom. Wait, can I do rat king? I don't have a K.
Oh my god, you could spell outlaw knight.
Oh, okay, that's what was going on up there. I was a little worried for a sec there.
Wait.
I will.
Car, can I be RNG?
That's horrifying. Technically, yes.
Outlaw RNG. Can. Outlaw jailer?
He's got so many letters.
By the way, fuck all y'all. I'm gonna screw you guys over.
Just keep in mind that whatever you're spelling right now is going to be like where you pull, like anything you do while transformed has to be pulled from the theme of your transformation sequence.
Are you saying
Okay.
not everything can be pulled from Rat Mom?
Pie, I nearly spat out my drink.
I am both a menace to and the core strength of the home. I am the alpha and omega. I am the rat and the mom.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Alright, I think I'm gonna be outlaw and be cowboy themed. I
Just
think
outlaw?
The outlaw mom.
I could be the outlaw mom.
I did say you could write outlaw knight if you wanted to be like knight themed outlaw.
Like a,
Oh, night like the time
Day
of
and night?
day.
Yes.
yeah, not a knight.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be the night outlaw. Which is not quite as good as the night surgeon, but you know. Alright,
Yeah, pretty sure.
Ooh, ow.
I'm sorry, outlaw rat.
Hey, I got a good laugh out of it. It was fine.
I could have been
Being
raw.
RA mom.
I could have been raw. Outlaw car. Oh shit, that is valid, isn't it?
More like, uh-oh.
I mean, yes, you could totally be outlaw garm and just be a really
So
weird.
then you could spell manlet.
The character literally turns into Garmy. Thank you, Vegetable.
I somehow feel like this is the most interesting part of playing spell, just making the spells. All right, so you're going for a Night Outlaw.
Even though Oh Mom is very tempting,
Oh,
yes, we're going with Night Outlaw.
All right, so on your sheet you go to spells, top left.
Ow.
Add
Alright.
your first spell. You choose the impulse you're rolling with. And you have 4 points to put into spell levels. Spell level will not come into play too much, so you can easily just leave it as 2 and 2. All right, so you have your first spell, Night Outlaw. We are going to recall and shuffle this deck. Shuffle. All right. All right, so your second spell is going to be your signature move. This is basically your typical. I mean, you've seen a bit of Sailor Moon at least, so you know the drill. It's your signature spell, the one you use to attack, the one you use to do basically everything when you're transformed.
Yeah. My Moon
What are
Tiara
you gonna
makeup
use?
or whatever.
I would
yeah.
also suggest
Magic.
not using style because you don't want to have like 2 spells linked to the same thing, so that if that goes to 0, you're basically fucked.
Hibiki's Punch doesn't actually have a name, though, but yes. It was actually supposed to in the early drafts, but anyway. I'm gonna use Daring,
Weeb.
then. Do I have to... Is
Yeah,
that just
same
straight
deal.
roll?
So
Okay.
the one is at 6, so just put yourself on 1 penalty and roll the rest.
666. 336. So
Not
that's
quite.
12, 18.
18. All right, so if you want to pull from the deck the 18 cards, go for it. Or I can deal them to you.
I'll pull from the deck.
Okay.
Alright, thank fuck I don't have to pull 24 this time. Yeah. And thank you for tuning in to Counting with Garm. Vape. I can make vape. I can make vape.
Rave.
Vape.
You could also make vapor.
I could. Do I have 2 L's? I only have 1 L. I can't make vape kill.
Vape kiln.
Hold on. I got it. Yes!
Okay. I'm not sure how you turn that into an attack, but
Did you just beat the crap out of someone with like an e-cigarette?
You can get into locked doors.
It's true.
oh god.
If you take a puff of a vape and then blow it through the crack between some doors, you can open them.
Right, but yours is don't vape, so you can't.
Nitro vape.
Hang on. Hang on. Oh my god. Damn it. Need another O for that.
I think I might just be vape. Every single one of my powers is taking a hit from a magical e-cigarette. No, I could be Nitro Ape.
But what does that have to do with like your transformation?
All outlaws vape.
Really?
That's how you know somebody is a real rebel. Nitro tape. Do I have another? I could do rotate.
You could do rotate. I had just noticed that. Rhino.
Rhino tape. Rhino tape. Oh shit, I only have 1 L. That keeps fucking me up. I keep being like, oh, I can do Rhino kill, but no.
You do have dirt. So you could actually make a sword, a blade.
I could be Dirt Ape. Joke.
You only have one E. It makes everything hard.
It's true.
Yeah,
But I got like 3 eyes.
you got actually exactly 3 eyes.
Approximately, yeah. I could do divine.
Divine joke. No.
There's
no.
not enough E's.
No. I don't have a
Could do
Y.
divine tap. Divine tap.
Shit, this is hard.
Oh, you have vital.
Vitriol?
Vitriol.
Vitriolic? No, that's with a
Vitriol.
C. Vitriol, yeah. I could throw acid at people, that's true. Yeah,
Oh my-
you know what? I'm okay with that. My signature move is throwing acid at people like I'm a fucking vintage Victorian. It's down to that or I vape.
Where are you getting acid from?
Vitriol?
Isn't that like a stomach acid, vitriol?
Vitriol. Noun, cruel and bitter criticism, or archaic, sulfuric acid.
Yeah.
So you could either vicious mockery people or throw acid at them.
Or both! I also have... Never mind.
Are you the bard?
Wait, hold on. Hold on, I got
Cowboy
this.
bard.
Acid
where's
head.
an A? Do I have an A? Yes.
Oh fuck. I like how you didn't finish spelling that.
You all knew where it was going.
Oh, I did.
I will say you do have heat if you wanted to add that to your elemental.
Just dead. Just hit everything with a stick.
All right. Be serious for like 30 seconds. Can I be Heat Rhino? Yes, Heat Rhino works.
You could also be Hate Rhino.
Okay, I'm Heat Rhino. That's my other thing.
Yeah.
What does Heat Rhino mean? It means whatever you
We
want it
just
to mean.
don't know.
Heat Rhino.
Wait.
Wait, do I not have
You
an
don't have
H?
another H.
You do not have
Shit.
another H.
Damn it.
You could have
I could be
Eat
Eat
Rhino.
Rhino.
T
Ugh.
Rhino.
T Rhino. Okay. Heat. It's gonna be Heat. That's...
I mean, you could do vitriol heat. I guess.
Heat or vape, guys. Heat or vape.
I mean, heat has a lot of applications because fire.
Like a gun.
Like a gun. Yeah, okay. Final answer, it's Heat.
All right.
Heato.
Just heat.
Heato. Yes.
You could do heat dirk if you wanted to do like a sword, fire sword. Look, it's a type of blade.
Yes, I know.
I can do Heat a lot if I want to light up a unit of property. Dink. I can do Heat Dink. No, I said final answer. It's Heat. Oh shit, Joel. Damn it. Alright, I'm Heat now. Shit.
I think it's harder for these because like you don't actually have anything you're aiming to do.
Yeah.
You have
certainly. You
the-
have infinite options.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. So are you done?
As
Heat
much
is
as I want
signature move.
Heat Jolt, but I said final answer, so yeah, we're good.
I mean, you can still change
Fine,
it.
Heat Jolt. No, not Heat Jodel. Heat Jolt.
Joe changed his like a day after, so you
And
know.
I think heat jolt gives me radiation.
I was fucking gonna make the joke. Damn it.
Okay.
This
So
Karu, I just want to say this has already been an excellent experience, and if we end up getting through nothing but character generation today, I am completely okay with that. Also, we definitely do need to try another setting for this, even if it's just an excuse to do this shit again, because this is so good.
Honestly, I'd be down for that.
Me
Uh,
too.
The creator
gonna-
of this, Taylor, I think, if you're watching this, thank you.
yeah, Taylor.
Thanks,
All right,
Fritz.
Pi, it is your turn. What kind of impulse are you using for your transformation sequence?
Shit.
How many options do you have?
Daring, reason, or scheme.
Okay, so what are you thinking of when you transform?
Flashy AF. Honestly, I was thinking daring for attack, so I probably should pick one of the other ones for transformation.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Daring makes a good attack option.
I'll go with reason.
Mm-hmm.
for
All right.
Transformation.
So set your penalty to 1 and roll your dice. Oh, Garm, remember to reset your penalties.
Oh, sure.
All right, so that's
10.
16.
Okay, I no longer have a hand. Is that normal?
You should have two.
Don't tell me what I can or cannot do.
Do you want me to deal the letters, or do you want to just pick them from the deck?
I can do it.
Okay.
How many?
16.
I don't know why you didn't just do this, Garm.
I didn't realize. I asked Karu, do you want me to pull from the deck? And she's like, yeah, dog. You could do wet.
It's just easier if it's in your hand, because then you know you don't have to count them out when you're pulling them out. You just pull everything out of your hand.
You're right.
Core.
Hey, you can spell dog. You can spell cat.
I can spell cow. Yes, thank you.
No, cat.
You could do
Yes, I would
lag.
like to see what ridiculous words I can get that are more than 3 letters, though. Thank you very much.
Lag
I mean,
tour.
Also, there we go.
Cat,
Cat
dog.
dog.
Cat dog. You could do feudal.
I was gonna say, do you have fail? No.
Of course I don't.
You have feel.
You
or
have
anything
weed.
with E. You actually got an F. You know how salty Zio must be right now?
You have fatal.
Create. That's actually really good. Damn.
Holy shit, yeah.
Create is really good. Create actually still leaves you with dog, so you could be create dog.
Damn it.
You could be create dog. That could be your transformation.
That's really good. I like that.
Like,
Pi's character is a furry.
no, not even that. Hear me out here. You do the full like magical girl transformation sequence, and like you glow and everything, and at the end of it, you're completely the same, except there's now a dog beside you, and that's it. Like, not.
Oh, you could create a teeny pony or a little unicorn.
Create caw. Your power could be you can make raven noises. Create cod, as Benho points out in the chat, is one that you could do.
Create loaf.
Yes.
That would still work for cats as well.
It's true.
I wasn't gonna say it. Oh, wait. Oh. Can I? Oh my god. I'm not gonna go with this, but
Oh.
my face hurts.
Eat fedora.
You could also spell federal.
No one loves
Unrelated.
them.
Do you want to be Magical Girl FBI?
Oh my god.
In the name of justice and by the authority invested in me by the District of Columbia, I'm here to arrest you. I hope you know I'm doing the hand gestures over here.
Oh, I know.
Oh my god, you could actually, I think you can spell no, you can't, damn it. You need one more L.
You could do feed raw. Oh god. The bandit crow.
Oh, outrage is
Outrage.
good.
Outrage Kong.
So you're spelling the same thing as fedora there, huh?
Fucking owned. Cock Cafe.
Oh god, another cafe.
Is Caw Cafe a synonym for crowbar?
I hate you so much.
God, darn, why?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can spell deli.
Outrage lad.
Please, please, I beg you.
Yes, Carm.
Please be outraged, lad.
I like how you're rolling reason and you're gonna end up with outrage as your spell.
Well, they think they're reasonable.
Are you just outraged about the unreasonable shit happening around you?
Yes, clearly.
Oh, I'm in tears over here.
I can do.
If we ever start doing
Yeah.
cam streams, we need to do this for one.
Oh god, yes.
Maybe their anger is very reasonable. Bet home raises a good point. Cold.
What?
Cold
Ah.
water.
Oh, cold water.
Just be ice.
Cold, wet. My power is making you soggy and unpleasant.
Oh, we can spell
Bug.
ace.
My favorite element. You could spell ace, yeah.
Ace cold water. Not quite ice.
Good.
Water.
Ace.
Water
Ace
could.
good water.
Actually, could has a lot of applications.
Would it?
Because that would be like probability shifting or something, right?
Face.
Face could. You can't do face cam. God damn it. Federal ace. Yeah, federal ace. You could do federal ace. Top fed. Oh no, you
No,
no, you
no
do
there's
have
not enough
quiz.
E's.
Oh shit, you're right. What?
Federal cat.
In the name of the law, I
You
haven't
can
been fed
spell
yet.
cougar.
Cooler, yeah.
Cougar.
Oh, there's an drink in my nose. My nose tastes like Revolt Killer Citrus now.
You can spell feral cat.
You could spell feral cat.
You can spell feral cat. Please, cat cloud.
Dear cat clown.
I mean, you could also turn that around to be Fear Cloud Cat, and that sounds more cohesive. You're a cat made out of cloud.
But what if it's cat cloud? It's a cloud full of cats.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like the classic animation tavern brawl where it's just like a moving thing of dust, but instead of that, it's cats.
I need you to know that fear was the one thing Zio wanted for her character so fucking much.
Yep.
And she never got to because she never got the F.
I never pulled a single F.
Wait, can you do awful cat? You could do awful cat.
Oh my god.
You could be
So
literally
every cat?
Hobbs.
I'm literally crying, by the way.
Hang on, I have to go find my inhaler.
Wage, you can spell wage with the last G.
Be wafer cat, a very thin cat.
I just had to fill in the last blank there.
This is
This is a transformation sequence spell, guys. Keep that in mind.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Hey, that would be pretty cool. You turn into a cloud full of cats.
Great.
Tower wage cat. I like how Cena has said like 2 or 3 times that she's going to bed, and she's still in the chat being like, "Fuck." Dower wage cat's pretty good.
And once we finish this spell, we still have 3 more spells to make.
Oh god. It's been 50 minutes. We're still this.
I'm sorry. I
It's
couldn't
okay.
breathe.
It's okay.
Ow.
Karu, I'd just like to say I'm kind of sorry if we don't get past character creation tonight.
I'm not!
But if we do, we need to do this on like a weekend sometime.
So our other companions can play.
No, like so we can actually use the characters.
Oh.
Cloud Gear is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Like for a transformation spell, that might actually be the play.
On the other hand, if I don't want to do it myself, I could have Cloud Gear Cat and just have a tricked out cat. Instead of me being tricked out.
I'm still pretty sold on Create Dog.
I still like Fear Cat Cloud.
I do too.
I have to say, now I'm imagining a mechanical cat with a giant buster sword.
Yeah. I hadn't even thought of that. Is all of its hair like Cloud's hair? Is all
Yes.
of it? Oh.
It is
Okay,
permanently like a Super Saiyan cat.
Oh.
So if I did Cloud Gear Cat, I think it would be the most tricked out cat in the world. But if I did Cat Cloud Gear, then all of my stuff would be meowing probably.
I mean, yeah, if you do cat cloud gear, you end up incorporating the effects. The things of cat in yourself. So you've got that plus anything that has to do with clouds.
So you've got sharp claws and a sonic screen. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pie's Cat Hobbs, by the way, the loudest bastard in the world.
Shout out to Pie's Cat Hobbs, who also shouts back.
Shit, you right. Alright.
I'm gonna have a tricked out fucking fluffy ass cat.
Oh my god.
I told you, yeah, we're screwed. Y'all can believe me.
This is still her first
I'm just
spell.
trying to imagine how this transformation sequence goes because it's supposed to be you being affected by the spell, and then you somehow end
there's
up
just
creating a
billowing
cat.
clouds and waves of fog that like coalesce with this steampunk grinding noise. And then there's just poof, I look the same, and then there's a cat in front of me. That's got like a backpack and the Inspector Gadget arms coming out of it.
Nice.
Is it like is your cat actually made out of gears too? Is it a steampunk cat?
Actually, I thought the cat was made out of clouds, but I kind of like that one.
Yeah, like it uses steam, so that's a kind of cloud.
Shit, you right?
That's tenuous as hell. I'm in.
Yep, we good.
Let's call.
Okay,
intro.
we're halfway through character creation.
Yep. All right, Pi.
Uh.
So you're using daring for your signature spell. Or your
Oh god,
cat's
this could go so
signature spell.
poorly. Yep.
All right, so hold one back and roll the rest. That's a 10 again, so 15, 16.
16 again.
Let's see what crazy bullshit we come up with next.
Lee, I'm terribly sorry if you roll triple ones.
There is a system where you can basically, if you are trying
Joust.
Joust. Well, that was quick.
Joust feet, come on. Yes! Yes! Toad, please.
Wait.
Tom?
Tom.
Van? It's van feet. It's feet van. It's a van that smells like feet.
Is it a jousting van? Oh, I can't stop laughing.
I'm just glad it actually turned out to be Joust feet. It's Flintstones, as Bedhome points out. But,
Shit, you right.
man.
Sorry.
Please remember to breathe.
Ow.
Tattoo bus. That sounds really unsanitary.
Oh, hold on, I got one.
Uh-oh.
Boom. All of the powers of the North Korean Authority.
Is this because I'm Asian?
No, I promise.
I mean, your character is apparently named Hinoko, but
Well, that's because that's what Pokemon uses for Ember. Child of Fire.
still.
I also got another F. But I can't do fear. Or busted.
Junta. You could do Busto, a completely reasonable word said by people other than me, an 8-bit ninja. You don't have an I, you can't do Justin and have all the powers of Justin Timberlake. Damn. You do. I don't have an. Damn.
Wasn't Cena going to bed?
Yes.
It's okay, we love Cena. Cena can stay as long as Soot.
I mean,
Soot Tam. Soot Tub.
Damn it, I don't have an L. I can do eel.
Damn.
yeah, there's so many things you cannot do because of an L. You have beef.
Ooh.
Nice. Oh. I thought you were going for, like, UAV. Suave is also pretty good.
Suave is good though.
Wait, can you do Suave Tattoo? Damn, no. You
No.
only have the
No.
Y.
You
Wait,
can
hold
do
on.
Suave
Hold
Toon
on.
if you
Hold
wanted
on. I got this.
to. Suave Toon.
Suave nut.
Oh god, that sounds not good. I'm sorry.
By that you mean great.
Wait. I just noticed.
Yes! Jazz them to death!
Too bad you don't have another T because you could make it butt toot, but whatever. I suppose you could make it bun toot, but it's not quite the same.
Banjo, can you
You
do
know-
banjo? You
you
do
can.
banjo.
I was gonna say, Zio, if you do have suggestions, you don't have to keep them to yourself.
Nah, this is fun.
Hold on, I got this.
No, come back.
Veto.
You have toast.
Veto
Yes.
banjo. It's the banjo of making things stop happening.
You can't do toast.
Be toast. Now you will be. You used to be a vegan. Now you will be gone.
Damn, I don't have another N.
Hold up. Beef toast.
You're gonna kill your enemies by making them eat too much.
Well, what if they're vegetarian?
Yes, no man, beef toast.
They
It's
die
a-
quicker.
They die quicker. Yes, they lose their vegan superpowers, which I assume is what
The
we're fighting.
vegan police will come and arrest them.
Yup. Fun banjo. Bedhome points out fun banjo is valid.
There's nothing valid about a banjo.
Oh, also you only have one N. Rip.
It also spells sofa.
I keep wanting to spell noun, and I can't. Also fountain, but I can't.
You can spell fun.
But fount is a word.
Fun bee.
I mean, fount is actually.
I am so
word.
close to picking that though.
Toast feet.
Oh my god, be fount.
Bee
Oh,
found.
that's horrifying.
Found. A source of a desirable quality or commodity.
Like bees.
Literary. A spring or fountain.
Just found.
Just be fount.
Just bee. Toast found.
Oh yes.
Are you just going to like whip toast at them forever? Is it always
No,
going to
I'm
hit
going
them?
to toast them.
Bedhome has another excellent suggestion, and I think this may be
Yes?
the winner. Bee joust.
I will
Fuck.
point out also that you're linking this to your first spell. So you don't
What
want
was
it to
the
be
first spell again?
something with a cat.
Cloud
made.
gear cat.
Yeah. Bee joust. Your deal is that you're some sort of weird animal summoner.
So you're telling me that a bee rides this weird ass cloud cat and jousts people?
I'm in.
I'm down. Makes sense
Oh.
to me.
I was
Oh.
thinking like a lance made of bees, but yeah.
Maybe your cat spits bees.
Bee
Like
found.
fire. It fires bees.
You don't want to piss this cat off. Like, never be late feeding this cat.
Yeah.
I
That's
really want a D for toasted.
That's the secret, Lee. You're always late feeding the cat, according to it.
Fount doesn't even look like a word anymore.
No. Alright, so what's it
Does
gonna be,
anything
buddy?
look like a word?
Bee joust.
I'm going to go with beach house.
Alright. Fast Newt, courtesy of Cena.
If only I could spell newt newt.
Newt, Newt.
I'm
And
going beach house.
An iconic Canadian production.
Newt newt.
I can't wait to see how you guys are going to use these in actual battle.
I have no idea.
Unfortunately for you,
scared to
I
get to
do have an
mine now.
idea.
Yeah, Lee, it is your turn.
It's been so long, I don't even remember mine. Heat Jolt, yeah, I can put that to use.
Okay.
All right, so what are you using as your transformation spell?
I guess trust.
All right, you're gonna put your trust in others and put your one dice aside and roll the rest.
So I put one in that little gray drop down.
Yep.
All right. Oh. 6.
16 plus 6.
16 plus 6, yeah. So that's
22.
Okay.
If you click on draw and then type in 22, you can then click on your hand and then drag all of them up there and not have to count.
Okay. Sweet. Oh, wow. I don't want to see them. I want to.
Yeah, you just drag them out. I mean, you're gonna see them anyway, but it's just easier to spell if you have them all out.
I hope you can do werewolf.
Me too. I really want to. That takes a lot of ease, though.
You have QU, so you can actually use the Q.
I mean, even if you can't make wolf, you can probably make something else.
Okay.
You got fire.
That's
Ew.
why I put it there.
Well, yeah.
Where fire?
Wait, hold on.
Oh my
Where-
god.
Or
It's a-
continuing the rat theme.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Outlaw
Oh.
rat and were rat buddies forever. We're rat lad.
No, where lad?
Oh, God.
What's that? How does how
Every
does that work?
every time the full moon rises, I must seek out a Chihi Nando's.
Wait,
That's-
damn it, you need an O.
When the full moon rises, I become an absolute ledge. Wear knife.
Ah.
Oh god, I thought you were going for Quim, and I was like,
Go quiet knife.
Quiet
that
knife.
works.
Quiet knife is actually pretty sick.
That would you're the rogue
Or-
of the party, basically.
If you don't want to be that subtle, you could be the quiet ram.
Knife ram. Ram knife. Ram knife.
Oh my god. You just have like this tree trunk with a knife taped on the front.
Is that where lizard Bedholm points out is valid.
Ooh. Nice
Actually,
one.
you could still do quiet fire as well.
Quiet lady.
Where
Quiet
lady?
Lady knife.
Knife lady.
Lady knife.
Please don't do ram lady.
Quiet.
Or Lady Quim, also not good.
Oh, were lizard is pretty good, actually.
Zany knife. Oh no, only one end.
Ah.
Also, this is the most I've said Quim in a single day ever. So
All I think of was Loki at that point.
that's fair.
That's that's not encouraging me not to use it, actually.
Oh god, is there a G?
Thank you, Lee.
Cena points out zany time.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. All right. So I shall start as a mean to go on. So it's got to be wear something. As funny as all of these are.
I think Were Lizard's where it's at, because you get to use that sweet, sweet Z.
Yeah.
Yeah, wear lizard's pretty good. So
And this is a
Yep.
transformation spell, so, like, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
what if I choose quiet wear lizard? Can I do
you?
that? Can I? I'm
How many
going
E's
to
do you have?
try.
Yeah, you have enough. The only layer that overlaps is E.
Oops.
Wait, you
Okay.
can spell wizard.
Wells are. Holy shit, you can spell wizard!
Wh-
Oh my god.
How did none of us pick that up until now?
Wait a second.
Kickball.
Can-
Muay Thai. Muay Thai actually has an H, unfortunately.
You can spell fire. No, you cannot spell. Yes, you can
Where
spell
wizard?
Where wizard?
Wait.
You can spell fire wizard too.
Oh my god.
You could do Fire Wizard.
I am so jealous.
Yes, I like wizard, but
Or
I had
Quiet
a theme
Wizard.
and I want to stick with it.
New York
Ah.
Wizard.
T wizard.
Knife wizard.
Knife Wizard. Knife Wizard.
I don't have enough letters left over to make another animal. Shit. Except for knit. I could make knit.
Knit Wizard.
Wear knit. That would be so sad.
Keep you wear Finn? Oh, you only have one N. Kiwi Finland? Oh, you only have one N.
Damn it.
Wait. Hold on.
Wait. Yeah, you do. You could be a weriac. Weriac wizard.
You know what? Sure.
You have elf. You have elf too.
Oh wait, do I have elf?
You do.
I do. Oh, but that's not exactly. Can you
I've-
change?
Wizard.
Can you change from one humanoid to another humanoid?
Why not?
I've just seen an excellent combination. Please let me demonstrate.
Oh. Weremilf. That's what you were going for.
I didn't even consider MILF Wizard.
Is Weriac wizard winning?
If I can change from one humanoid to another, I guess I could be a were-elf wizard. Why not? It's stupid, but
It makes sense.
I mean, I don't see why not. You just get knife ears.
Wait.
Oh. Anyway. So, where do I write my spells?
On your sheet, there's
Oh.
a tab for spells.
Yes, there is. I missed it. Oh, there's a little thing. That was. Whoa.
So you want to
Quaint.
choose.
Quaint.
Wait, werewolf wizard.
I'm just gonna choose werewolf wizard. Why not?
All right. So now we get to your transformation. We have your transformation down. Let's see what you're using for your attack spell.
Focus.
All right. So put one in penalty and roll it.
Okay. Yes. I was so worried I was gonna roll shit.
16.
All right. Oh, wait, that was
What?
not what I meant to do. Well, I got an eye. Oh. Okay, how many was I supposed to draw?
I trade you.
15 more.
15. All right.
I trade you one of my eyes for that, but you know.
Come on, open up. Thank you. All
Werewolf.
Bait.
Babe.
Bait, babe.
Beer. No, wait, not yet.
Why'd you
Darn,
get
not
all the
enough E's.
cues?
We have
I don't know.
Babe.
Bear.
Crap.
That works, yeah. You're right.
Rap. Ooh, wait.
You have roar. Orb. Orb is pretty good considering wizard.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, damn.
Carpet.
So close. Need one more E.
Garb. Crap beer.
Crap bird.
Burb.
Not quite a bird.
It's a fat burb.
Orb.
I guess it's a fatter bird.
Crap orb. Yeah. Do you want to finish him off with the crap orb?
Man, you got a Q and it's basically useless.
I know.
Bedhome points out that Bat Bite is valid.
Oh, that's actually really good.
Bite orb.
It's very vampire themed. I like that.
Tire orb.
Wait. Reorb.
Reorb.
Recap.
You guys are all. There's a lot of like animal shit going on here.
Definitely if
We're all
she uses crap.
furries.
Well, I got this.
Oh boy.
Bat
Bat
orb.
orb. It's a very fat bat.
We've got a cloud of... No, it's an orb full of bats. We've got the cat cloud and we've got the bat orb.
Wait. Does the bat orb, is that a vehicle we could travel in?
That's actually pretty interesting. It's like a shitty bat plane.
Batmobile. Bat orb.
It's just a giant hamster ball with, like, Batman iconography on the sides.
Oh. Do you just summon Rob as your attack?
Bat rope.
Rober.
Robert.
Bah, Robert.
My spell can be Robert.
Yeah, alright.
Ooh, fun.
Robert.
Ooh, Robert Bat.
This is a beautiful game.
It is. It's hilarious. I'm like almost exhausted just from laughing so hard. Ah,
Damn it. Can't write pain. Or paint.
And this would be much more absurd in an entirely bilingual group.
Yeah, because it is completely legal
Trust
to
me.
do things in other languages.
I've seen a whole lot of French bullshit.
huh. Hold on.
You get yeah, it's because the idea of how the spells work in the default setting is that you're using the language of creation to change creation. And the spell tiles are basically you turning this like origin language into your whatever language you can understand. Therefore, you can use any language you know to spell your spells.
I like R.I.P. Babe. That was pretty good.
It was supposed to be right, babe, but I couldn't find another E. Babe bear. Cena points out ribbit is valid. Also,
No.
it would be incredibly interesting if we could find another couple of bilingual English Spanish speakers and do a session that way.
Mm-hmm.
Carrot, babe, carrot, babe.
You could do air cat too.
So we can have two
Air
cats.
cat. Two air cats.
Is-
One of Cloud.
Is Aircat the Russian knockoff of Airbud?
No, it's a sequel.
Also, as Bedholm points out, finger guns, R.I.P. babe, and they die.
Get that back.
Babe rot.
Or rot babe. I don't know.
Rot, babe. Babe AI.
I feel like there's an anime for that.
Holy shit, can you do patriotic? You only have one T.
So
Patriotic.
patriot.
That still has two
No.
T's.
Wait,
You're right.
damn it, you only have one O. You could almost have gotten robotic.
I was trying to see whether I could do probiotic for some stupid reason.
I thought you were going for pair of boobs, and I was like, that's not gonna work.
I would also need another O for that.
I'm not saying
Because
anything.
they come in pairs.
Part babe,
Well, we
it
did
turns,
have Babe Bear.
part babe, it turns anything into a gaijinka. It's real good. Also, the Japanese version of this game would be impossible.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
Korean version would be functional.
I mean, it could work in Romaji. A lot of Japanese people actually can function in Romaji pretty well.
That's true,
Yeah.
actually.
You'd have a shit ton of tiles though.
But if it's Romaji, it would
'Cause-
just be English.
Yeah,
It
but
would
it's
just be
still
English.
40. Oh, yeah, I guess. I was thinking more of using the actual like Kirion or katakana, and that's like 48 instead of 26, and then you have to put repeats for. I will point out that
I
like
suppose.
I had to make this thing, so I had to create the deck. I had to make the 100 tiles, upload them. Well, the 26 tiles, I uploaded the images, and then I had to basically add the amount of A's and B's and everything that went into it. And that took a while for 100. If you had 48 letters to begin with, plus the distribution of letters for spelling things.
Fair boat.
Remember, you're making an attack. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I know. I think Bat Bite is probably going to be the best one, and it fits the theme better.
Aerobic brat, Cena points out.
How's that sleep going for you?
1 hour later.
2 years later.
Oh, you can't do ice cream. Rear
You
boat.
could do ice. Ice orb.
Yeah, ice orb, bat bite.
That would be good for wizard.
Ice orb for wizard would be a really good spell.
Yeah, but I want to fit with the theme. And she can summon bats as a wizard spell. I mean, it's just necromancy, kind of ish.
I should point out that I don't have any animal theming whatsoever. It's entirely pie.
How do you know? How do you know that it is not an outlaw that is an animal?
I mean, I am the knight. Cart boat.
You could have had an outlaw rat.
I could have had outlaw rat. I was convinced that that was too furry by some of you.
And then look at us.
No, Garm, that seems inapplicable. Here we fucking are looking at rear boat for a finisher.
Hey, I said bat bite, not rear boat.
That's what's on screen.
Fine, bat. Bite. Where is it? Where's my other T?
Oh, there isn't one.
There isn't one. Crap,
Well,
I was
shit.
right too. So I guess I'm stuck with bat orb.
Hang on.
I mean, you could do ice bat.
Ice bat.
Oh. Ice bat is actually pretty cool. Okay, I will do ice bat instead. Make sure it works though.
If you want
All right.
ice boa, if you want the ice thing to be longer and have more reach.
Or
Or
RIP ice bat.
because it shatters after.
All right, okay. RIP ice bat. Okay, that's it.
All right then.
This is.
I've heard that sigh before. And it's usually when she's DMing for me.
It's been an hour and 22 minutes.
Love
And
you,
I
Carter.
don't even care.
Ice bat could also be a baseball bat made out of ice.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, you could totally do that. All right, let's recall this.
Full fucking
Bullshit.
George Costanza pose, yeah.
Okay, you guys have characters. Finally.
Wait, is that what we're doing here?
I could see why you gave the other group like a day and a half to make theirs.
Oh no, we didn't. We did it on stream. It took us about an hour or two, but they were just 2 people. Because Show had made his character beforehand because he was arriving late. So we had 2 characters instead of 3.
Okay.
And it still took us an hour. But I went into detail with all the impulses and went more into detail with how the system works. So okay, how about we have a quick 5-minute break to get more to drink, breathe.
And breathe.
Give me a second to remember where I put the BRB screen. Nope, that's the deadline one.
Wait,
Why
you
do I
just
even
Drifters
still
one again.
have that? That's what I end up doing a lot, because I just keep forgetting where it is.
GG.
I don't know, it's Drifters BRB. We'll be back in 5-10 minutes.
Hi guys, this is definitely not Drifters. Welcome back to Spell the RPG, the craziest thing we've run, I think, possibly. Before we get back into things and go into actual story mode, a couple things, because it's a crazy weekend over in the States, so like a lot of places have sales for this thing called Black Friday. One of which is our store starting tomorrow, not today, tomorrow. There will be a 10% off everything in the store. That 10% is actually going off of the Streamlabs end, not mine. So we actually still get our full share of the proceeds. So buy stuff 10% off starting tomorrow. I think it's Thursday and Friday. So Thursday and Friday, 10% off on our Midgardia merch store. You can get some shirts, some a hoodie, some mugs, some fun stuff, and you help us out, keep things running. The other thing that is happening is on Twitch. The Blizzard of Bits deals has started. You can get 2,500 bits for a discounted price, and you get 200 bits via email that you can send to a friend. So you get 2,500 at a discounted price, and you get to gift someone 200 bits that then you can use to cheer all your way to the top of the border.
Or you can keep them for yourself.
Or you can keep them for yourself. Fine, be that way. Yeah. I think that's all I know of, but yay for Black Friday deals, I guess. Spend money. In other less spendy news, we have 2 campaigns starting, which I feel like we should be plugging right now. The first one will be starting on December 7th. December 7th, so that's a Friday. First Friday of December will be the first episode of Crossroads, run by Garm.
Yeah, Crossroads is a project that I've been working on for probably 6 months now. I kvetch constantly about how I don't really like generic fantasy, so I figured I would put my money where my mouth is and try and put together something that fits more in line with what I'm looking for. So it's got its own set of races. Well, it's got a different set of races pulled from the core books and stuff like that. It's got a bunch of third-party content that I'm using from like Kobold Press, Mage Hand Press, and a few others. It's got a lot of weird little tweaks and stuff here and there. The world was developed pretty much entirely by me with input from the rest of Midgardia. I hope it's good. I hope everybody has fun. I'm looking forward to it, and I think it's gonna be a good time.
Even character creation was done differently than your normal D&D campaign.
Yeah, we used was it Red Crow Games' a 5th edition funnel, which was an interesting experience. You can find that episode up on our Patreon.
Yeah. And the week afterwards, on December 14th, I am starting a new campaign, and because we're putting Wanderers aside for now, I'm starting a Dungeon of the Mad Mage run through with our friends here. So look forward to that. That is just, I'm running the module, and I may have gone crazy and started like making the maps look prettier. We'll see how far that gets me.
Hey, Karu,
Yes.
is that a continuation or a quote spin-off of the preview that we did?
It will be
From
the things
the
you did in the preview
Extra Life.
will actually have impacted the dungeon that your new characters will be going down in. I
Cool.
am still unsure what actually happened to that group, if they just decided to go back up or something happened to them and you find them dead, or maybe they're hiding in a closet. Who knows?
Oh my
But
god.
yes, their
Now,
actions will actually have happened. So if you guys, for example, to decide to go north again, you'll find a bunch of dead bodies, perhaps, or maybe their bodies have been disposed of and someone else has moved in. Who knows? But yes, I am going to keep that as canon for our new campaign starting on, again, December 14th, Friday.
that'd be so cool if you could get a couple of the people from that back for like a guest role at some point.
But
Hi.
like,
Well,
It was Pie Show and Pie.
I show and pie.
Yeah.
lots of meat.
Right. The other Dragon Heist was the other one, right?
Yeah, no, that was Dragon Heist. And
But no, I was just thinking like if people watched it for Extra Life or just showed
Yeah.
up for that one.
Yeah, so if you've seen our preview run for Extra Life, that actually happened previously to this campaign starting. The campaign will be running the first session on the 30th, but that's going to be done off stream, and we'll be putting it up as a premiere on YouTube the week after that. So
Because we've got a
the
special
actual
surprise in
stream.
store. Yeah.
And the streamed version live will be on December 14th. So yeah, those are our upcoming stuff, and of course we still have Hyrule on Wednesdays. Except this Friday, and the reason why all this is happening in December is because this Friday we still do not have a show. So Garm is going to be running Esper Genesis.
Yep. D&D 5e science fantasy setting. We need like a shill time graphic I can put up for these moments.
Yeah.
I feel like we need almost a character mascot for these times. If only we had a name for one.
Shillington. Von Shillsby.
The Shill Daddy.
We'll just have the two cats, Earl Grey and Hobbs.
Hobbs McScreamer.
Hobbs McScreamer.
Alright.
I mean, honestly, the cats should just be the mascots.
Yep.
Cat Scots.
Right, Earl?
The one time he's quiet.
The Shillelagh.
Garm, no.
Oh
Come
my
on.
god.
Hey, that one was
Thank
bed
you,
home.
bed home.
That one was
Oh.
bed home.
Okay, in that case, fine.
Hey, fuck you. Alright, let's get back
Amazing.
to it, you fucking scoundrel.
All right, where's my PDF? I know what I'm doing. All right, where's the... Okay. All right, let's get back into it. Let's describe the setting. A great goddess lives on the moon and watches over everyone on Earth. She provides light during the darkness of night. Directly opposite her grand palace, nestled on the dark side of the moon, is a great nest of evil. So I guess the great nest of evil is on the bright side of that. Okay, whatever. All monsters originate from this dark place, which is lit up every time it passes through. And it is the goddess's duty to hold them at bay, lest they spread their evils upon Earth. You guys live on Earth and don't know any of this. They travel through the cold of space and alight on the surface during the darkest points of the night. It has been this way since the Earth and Moon were very young. It'll be this way until they're both old and cold. So there's monsters at night, but you know, they're usually dealt with. It's probably more like the stories they tell kids to go to bed early. About a couple of days ago, you guys were going about your business, probably sometime after school let out. You're all in high school, by the way. Be that freshman or maybe senior is up to you guys. You received a shard of power. Is this crystal that alighted and seemed to just float towards you in a moment of darkness, be that personal or be that you were being bullied by someone or you know.
Wandering through a construction site after dark, taking a shortcut
Yeah,
home.
sure,
Cool.
that works. And upon receiving this shard, you realize that you could use that shard to transform, and you had powers, which you named very appropriately to whatever the hell came up, I guess. And about the same time, you started noticing that the whole thing about the like monsters showing up started actually happening even during the day, like mostly during the night, but sometimes you'll see a shadowy, monstery creature show up. Now, if you've run from it or if you've used your powers from it, I'm curious to know what have you guys done with this power that was given to you?
I have almost certainly fought the hell out of things. Running away
So
isn't stylish or daring.
Okay. So you got this power and then realized that there were actual monsters and you were like, "Hey, I can fight these," and decided to fight them.
In the youthful wisdom of a 15-year-old boy, I've decided that I am absolutely capable of this.
Awesome.
I
What
don't
about
think
you,
you even
Pi?
have to be 15. I'm sure any age you would be completely sure that you're capable of this.
That does sound like me, you're right. I don't think I'd be 28 years old in high school.
This was clearly a science fair project gone completely wrong, but then completely right. So I did what any reasonable person would do, and I got even by filling the room with bees.
whose room? The
We
bullies
don't
at school?
talk about that anymore.
Okay, so what
The
about the
police
monsters?
told me not to.
What about the monsters? Have you just like
People are the real
ignored them?
monsters.
Okay, so you're like, yeah, fuck the monsters. The
Look,
monsters.
if they mess with me, I'll do something about it. But until
Uh-huh.
then, we're testing
So
this out.
you're not saving the day, more like testing your powers on whatever you see fit.
Look, we have to get good at them before I could use them on monsters.
Sure.
But I thought
What
people
about-
were the real monsters.
Exactly. That's why we're testing on them first.
What about you, Lee?
Well, I was not put off by the fact that they were monsters. Instead, I was fascinated and studied them and even, I guess, tried to tame some of them because they're adorable.
I'm glad you went with adorable, because that's not the direction I thought that was going.
All right, sure. That works. So the only one that's actually been fighting is Garm's character. Can you guys put your names in parentheses, your character names in parentheses, so I get a handle on those? Hand sick. So we have Handsick, Hinoko, and Elvira.
Yarp.
All right.
Oh, so you're
Okay.
welcome, Pie. I'm mildly startled. Thank you for that bit.
Gotta love startling the person who's streaming with bits. All
It's
right.
the easiest way to find out who's streaming.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Yes, because if it's Karu, she yelps.
That's true.
Yep.
Look, sometimes I get startled. Definitely not when I join a voice chat and then half an hour later someone pops in and says hi, and I'm just like, hi, you totally didn't scare me.
Or, in the middle of the day when someone pops in and goes boo and then logs out. I've totally not done that more than once.
Oh, we all do. Don't worry.
Oh, good.
I'm sure we all do it like
Yeah.
several times in a row. We're just like, fuck.
I love you guys. All right, so yeah, the monsters have mostly, been in shadows or during the night, but today you guys are all walking home from school and the monsters are out, and for some reason they seem really intent on going after you. What do you do?
Are we friends?
I don't know. Are you? Are you all from the same school? Do you want to all be from the same school?
Do we have uniforms?
Not anymore.
I mean, Elvira wants to wear pink and pastels all the time, so probably not.
Alright. Elvira Night Sparkle, hot damn.
Yes, her name's Elvira and Sparkle. It's the only thing I could think of.
Is it like a Tribe Called Quest? You say the whole thing every fucking time?
Yes.
I don't know. Do you avoid or solely shop at Hot Topic?
She actually doesn't. It's more like she well, she would have shopped at Claire if it was the 90s. Claire's if it was the 90s. I don't know where kids shop at anymore.
Claire's is still there.
Yeah, if you want to get an infection, go there, get your ears pierced.
I did not get an infection when I got my ears pierced there.
You got your
Yeah, I
ears
got my
pierced at
ears
Claire's?
pierced there.
Yeah. My mom was bored. She took me to the mall.
I got my
Alright.
ears pierced there 3 times.
Speaking of Hot Topic, I would just like to say Hansik is absolutely wearing a normal is just a setting on a washing machine t-shirt.
Oh my god. Clearly, I've got a shirt that says, I knew I was nuts when the squirrel started staring at me. Fun fact, I did have a shirt that said that.
Now we need that shirt in the merch store.
I think that might be a copyrighted design.
We'll see,
Maybe.
though.
Hashtag no art theft.
Hey, we make our own art here. We just use the words. Okay, so well, you're at least in the same city. I don't know how old you guys are. How old are you guys?
15.
15 and dumb.
16 and
15.
able to drive.
Nice.
Nice. All right.
Y'all
so,
paying for gas though.
So you're all hanging out. What does Hansig do after school?
I'm trying to think of anything because, like, IRL Garm at 15 years old went home and debated people on the internet, so probably not that.
So
At
probably
15, huh?
just called out. So probably just walking home from school.
Yeah.
All right. And Hinoko is. What does Hinoko do after school?
Reportedly go to the library.
Okay.
No.
Elvira actually goes to the library and gets like every monster book she can find.
In the romance section?
No, thank you.
Is she a
So wait,
Twilight
is
fan?
Hinoko heading to the library? Is that what's happening here?
I mean, I head
Yes.
towards the library and then hide in the, I don't know, back alleyway?
Okay.
And fuck off somewhere.
So you guys are heading to the library and notice that at the entrance of the library there's like two kids who are cowering in the corner, and there's this huge tentacle monster made out of shadows
Oh my god.
threatening them.
So glad none of us actually picked hentai as a power.
I was gonna say, what was tentacles?
Oh, sorry, tendril monster. Not quite tentacle.
Oh yeah, that helped.
Wow, that's in any way distinct.
They're thinner.
So it's just like rearing up and using its tendrils to scare these kids.
I would like to duck absolutely not enough into an alleyway and shout Night Outlaw
Uh-huh.
and transform into the Night Outlaw.
What time of day is it?
Protector of Milady.
After school, so like 4:35ish.
It's not even dark yet.
4:35?
It could be Canada.
4:32. I got you. It could be Canada. Is it Canada?
4:20.
Are we in Canada?
Probably.
Okay, so it's Canada. It's 4:30. It's the dead of night. Like, you haven't
It
seen
is
sunlight.
true. The sun has set.
You haven't seen sunlight in easily 2 hours. You're not sure like when the next time it's gonna rise is, but you hope that you can stay by
If
the
it
hearth
will.
until then. Yeah,
If it will rise again.
as we all cuddle around the furnace at night.
Everyone plaintively singing "The sun will come out tomorrow."
Yeah.
No, drinking hot chocolate and Bailey's.
No. The sun will come out tomorrow, but in a minor key.
If I had your daylight, I would save it. I would keep it in a jar and grab it. Shout
All right,
out.
so you've ducked into a corner and transformed. Hinoko, Elvira, you were heading to the library. There is now a tendril monster between you and the library. You may or may not care about the kids, but there's a monster in your way. What are you doing?
I mean, to Elvira, a monster is just like a really cute pet, so she's probably like taking her phone out and taking pictures. So
Okay. What about you, Hinoko?
Huh. If this shape is scary, what if I made clouds? I could fill them with bees. I'm gonna head into the alleyway so no one can blame me on this, and I'll claim. What is that? Plausible deniability.
Is it the same alley as me?
Yes.
You better hope not.
So Hinoko, you go into an alley and you are met with like a sparkly bright light that you kind of recognize, and then there's
My
this
God,
like kid
it's the vampire
transformed in
kid.
front of you. Hansik, you finish your transformation, and there's this kid just staring at you.
Kid, I can drive.
I think you're basically the same age.
Kid.
I wanted to use kid because I wasn't sure if you were a male or a female.
Neither is anyone else.
Well,
yeah.
am I midnight outlaw here?
Yes,
Or like fully okay.
you're fully transformed, but you see
Midnight
that as you finish your transformation, there's this kid just staring at you, looking kind of annoyed.
Hello, Sis, and
Flat-eyed.
I'm here to save the day from the monster. Bye. And then
Wow.
we go towards the monster.
Wow.
Low energy much.
All right. So you leave the Hinoko behind and go out towards the monster. And the monster has kind of sensed the energy from your transformation. So it turns from the two kids that it's terrorizing and just it looks like it's smacking its lips and it's like, ooh, finally
lips?
something worth attacking.
Why does it have lips?
Yeah, I thought it was only tendrils.
Are the lips made of
Nah,
tendrils?
Don't think about it too
Mm.
much.
Does it have a tongue drill?
Let's not think about this.
It's a monster that has tendrils. It can have a face.
It has a face?
It
Oh,
does,
God.
yes.
Let's stop thinking about this because it's just going to become more horrifying.
It started
Okay.
out that way.
All right, here's the thing. See that thing in the back with the horns?
Sorry, it zoomed me onto the low cut top one. Thing in the back with the horns. There you go.
Oh, sure, it zoomed you in.
What? Yep, that's definitely an evil goat.
Uh-huh.
Or as
Yeah,
we call
so
them,
that's
a goat.
kind of what they look like.
They look
Their
like a
bodies
goat.
kind of changed. Each monster has its own thing going on, but they more or less look like that.
Okay.
I can drop a scrot of another one on
Do
another
it.
page in the.
Garm, this is your fault that she called it a scrot.
I'm okay
Yes.
with that. What else would you call it? A screeny?
There you go. There's another picture of the tendril monster.
Bitchin'.
I'm sure Garm will find a way to show that to the stream.
Just gotta believe. Whoops,
Alright,
that's the core book.
You've got the initiative, Garm. Hey, yeah, that is the core book.
Anyway, I would like to pose dramatically, point at it, and go, "Foul monster, you shan't terrorize this town any longer!" And then whip spells at it.
All right, what
With-
spell are you? What are you doing?
I think I'm stylish here.
Right, but
Right. How does this?
daring?
Are you creating a new spell or are you just using
or are
your
you
current
using
spell?
your?
Yeah,
Like,
fuck it. Let's create a new spell.
Oh fuck. Okay, cool. What kind of attack do you want to do, or what do you want to do with your new spell?
I would like to hit it really fucking hard.
You're really fucking hard. Okay, sure, that works. What are you're using daring for this?
Yeah, I could, yeah.
Or whatever
I like style.
you choose. Style. All right, you're going for the style. I mean, you're like this. You know, at least two kids, maybe three, if the one in the alleyway turned to look at you, are
Yeah.
watching. So
Stylish.
stylish. All right, so roll your style, and we'll go back to
That's 14.
14. All right, so grab some 14 letters and let's see what you can make.
I hope it's butts.
I wasn't gonna say it. I was thinking it though.
Oh, there's another thing I forgot. You guys have 3 potential points at the start of each session. You can use potential points to make a spell that you make permanent. So if you make another spell, you can add it to your list by spending a potential point. You can also use a potential points to raise the amount of dice you have in one of your impulses. You can only raise an impulse once per session.
Okay. I got El Blanco. What does that mean?
That means that's a wild card. You can substitute any letter with that one.
That's great considering how few consonants I got here.
Yes. Drop a boat on it.
You can spell IE.
I could. Can I spell eat pant? No, I can't. Goddamn. Wow, this
Hang on.
Boat.
Keel.
There's no L.
Or no,
Yeah,
that'll
but
be
you
my
got
wild
a
card. Yeah,
wild card.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Because I'm stupid sometimes.
it's all good, buddy.
You have
Bio.
bite. You can actually bite this guy.
Also eat him.
Bioactive?
Yes.
I mean, I guess. Feels like a waste not to use El Blanco, though.
It
What?
is using it.
No, sorry, I meant bite and eat.
Oh.
Can I spell ketamine? No, I can't. Alright.
That's very specific.
What? I think it's just gonna be bite.
You're gonna bite this tendril monster?
I hate it when you say it like that, but yes. I'm on my way back from the Monster Fuckers Anonymous meeting. Yes.
Okay. So bite is the spell you use. So you charge forward and go to bite this tendril monster, who uses style to defend himself. And I rolled 6, so his defense is 6. You rolled a 6, so what we do is one of your 6s is canceled out by his 6. You rolled 2 6s, so you still do 1 damage to him.
Alright. Enjoy my unhinging jaw, you son of a bitch. I guess.
He doesn't like that very much. So he's going to calculate how you move and use reason to attempt to wrap around you, because that's what tendril monsters do.
Uh-huh.
How do you want to defend from this?
First off, I'd like to regret specifying that my jaw unhinges now.
God damn it, Garm.
This was not a family-friendly stream. I am terribly sorry. I would like to heat jolt it. I would like to make myself very hot and very sparky.
Okay, cool. So roll your defense.
How do I do that? Roll my...
Just roll your spell.
Okay. 5?
5. All right, so he has to beat a 5 to hit you. That's 4. And he does.
Not
and he
hot
rolls 2
enough.
6s. So he wraps around you and seems to like absorb the energy from your heat jolt. And you find yourself wrapped in his grasp, losing 2 daring points.
No.
So this is all happening. Elvira, you were on the way to the thing. You're now see this guy who started to try to be, all heroic and stuff, and now he's kind of in trouble.
Okay. Well, he's kind of ruining my photos anyway, so I gotta get him out of there. So I guess I'm gonna is there a place I can drop behind a piece of scenery and change really quick into my I can't even remember what it's called. Were elf wizard form?
There's an alley, though currently I think Hinoko's looking out from the corner.
Whatever. I
Or
just
transforming. I'm not sure.
I'm just gonna push past and be like, whatever. If you're transforming, you already know all about this shit anyway. And I guess I'll do the were elf wizard transformation.
Do you wanna try turning your transformation into an attack of some kind?
I mean,
Stab him with your ears.
Is there a way that I could not attack him because it doesn't feel in character? Could I use trust to get him to let go of hand sick maybe?
Using not a spell?
Perhaps?
Sure, you could try that.
this might go badly. How do I roll that? Just click.
If you're not doing a spell, then yeah, you just roll trust, and you're basically trying to talk the monster down. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah,
All right.
establishing trust. All right. 6.
Nice. He's got style and reason. How is he gonna? You know what? His reasoning is more or less you're not a monster, so you also have a shard of the moon goddess's power in you. Therefore, I do not like you. He rolled a 6 too. How many 6s did you roll? 1. So you guys have a standoff, and he's like, no. You're my enemy. You're my sworn enemy. In fact, I'm going to attack you. Hinoko, what were you doing in the alley after outlaw kid?
All right, I see this happen and watch this attack and defense completely fail. Ugh. So hard to find good help these days, or at least good bait. I snap my fingers and whistle a tune that I can't actually do because I can't whistle. And fog comes in and looks like it vaguely coalesces into a creature type thing, but it goes clink. I summon Cloud Cat.
All right.
And I would like to I would like to make Cloud speakerphone so I can shout at this idiot.
Which idiot? Which one?
The one who's gotten himself grabbed by tendrils.
Oh, okay. All right. Sure. And what are you yelling at him?
You dumbass. This is not a town, this is a village. We don't have enough to be a town. There's not enough to do here. That's why I keep driving people out of town.
That
Also,
sounds
you're just
really
gonna
ominous.
sit there or do something.
I'm doing my best.
Okay, so that's a no, not gonna do anything. But if I save his ass, he'll owe me.
That's true. All right, you've transformed. Do you want to have any effects on this, or are you just, generally being
A dick. Effects as in, do I want to attack it or?
Yeah, do you want I mean, you don't necessarily have to attack it. You could try aiding Hansik in his next role or something like that.
There's no helping him.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I hope neither of you are allergic to bees. And the cat grows slightly bigger, and a giant bee sits on top of it with its stinger pointed forward. Charge! Well, how else would a bee joust?
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll the attack? Question mark?
Yeah, roll the spell. And he's going to defend that with style, because how else do you not get hit by a jousting bee?
I mean, you hold Hansik in front.
That's true.
Apparently you don't.
No. So he takes 2 damage to his style. Oof. All right. Things aren't looking too stylish for this poor monster.
Clearly it did not know what to do with a bee butt come towards it.
No one expects the bee.
Is it the Spanish Inquisition?
No one expects the Spanish Bequisition.
What's Spanish for bee, Karu? Is it bee?
Abeja.
Nobody expects that. I'm not gonna try. I'm sorry.
Abeja?
Abeja.
Abeja. Yeah, okay, I got you.
No. Huh.
Abeja.
All right.
I'm trying.
So that was all you guys. Back to the tendril monster, who's, it was fine up until he realized he's up against 3 of you mofos. now he's suddenly regretting the whole, attacking. He wasn't expecting 3 powered people to show up. He is not going to attack you this round. He is going to call for help. So he rears up and just lets out a huge scream. Let's see just how loud that is. Very loud call, and you guys can feel through the magic of the moonstone that there's more of these shadowy beings converging on your location.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not riding the Cloud Cat, or I'd be screwed.
All right, so Hansik, you're still kind of being held by this tendril monster. What you want to do?
This sucks, man. How many times can I try to create a new spell?
You can create a new spell once per session, once per turn, basically, whenever you want, basically.
Nice.
Or you can use your already created one to try to break free and attack.
I didn't actually write down the last one I made.
No, you only get to keep a spell if you spend a potential point.
Great.
Otherwise, it
Okay.
just fizzles away.
All right. Well, I would like to use the power of hope and my trust in my hope in the power of the modest to make a spell to break me the fuck out of here.
All right.
So I'm gonna
roll your hope.
Roll your hope.
That
is a
8,
dismal
10,
fucking roll.
13.
13.
All right. Good luck.
Yeah, this I'm gonna die.
I mean, you could have just used Heat Jolt.
Look how well that worked for me last time.
Eh.
You could use Lint.
List.
13.
Ale?
Scimitar?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I think I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's a good one. Might even be worth keeping.
Scimitar.
So in the session, we can save up to 3 spells if that's all we ever did with the points. Okay.
The old pot points. Yeah, I guess Scimitar is my go-to here, and I'm gonna blow some pot to keep it.
All right. So you create a sword out of thin air and use that to slash your way to freedom.
Yarp. And I assume it starts at level 1.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, let's see if you manage to do any damage to this guy. Oof, he can't really use reason in this case. He's still going to use style, so he only gets 1 dice.
Fuck.
Ooh, wow. 1 dice is all he needed. All right, so he does not take any damage, but you managed to free yourself from the tendrils.
Yay.
All right, so that's your turn. Hinoko, Vera, Vira. It's in Spanish. You say Elvira, so like that's my go-to.
You can say it however you like.
What do you guys want to do?
I guess I'll use Bat Bite on him.
All right. He will defend with reason and try to wait, what was reason again? Why does this guy have reason as this thing does not have any bookmarks?
Does it not have a reason for it?
Oh,
it's not Bite Bat, it's Ice Bat. I forgot. Rip Ice Bat.
Ice Bat works. Right, thought or figured out given enough time or resources. All right, so he's basically analyzing your attack and trying to dodge. So the difficulty is a 6.
Shit. All right. Well.
I'm rolling a lot of 6s. All right, so he rolled a 6. You rolled a 6. It's just.
I keep tying.
You tied. Your ice bats shatter, but seem to not do much to him. Hinoko, what are you up to?
Yeah. It doesn't actually look like they're doing anything to it. Is this true?
Pretty much, yeah.
Hang on. Let's see here. Feeble mortals, if you choose to run away now, a getaway vehicle could be your use for just a reasonable amount of money that you totally need for gas. Come to the other side of the building if you would like to run away. And then while they're thinking about this, I want to try and show off by God. I want to try a new spell for attacking.
All right. So you want to attack the monster with a new spell?
Yeah.
All right. What
With
you using
what?
for it?
I think I want to scheme.
Okay.
Because clearly hitting it like in the face is not working. So
A
I have to
direct
go
approach
around.
is not working.
Yes.
Yeah.
we saw that. So I just
All right.
rolled 4.
Yep.
Or
So that's 6,
12.
13, 12, 12. Numbers.
12.
12 cards. Tiles.
Really?
I was mostly just
Wheelie
trying to
God.
line them up.
Wheelie God.
Go in wheelie.
Oh my God.
It's slang, but it works.
Hang on.
Eel God? Join eel.
Why eel?
Why join?
Damn it. God, why?
I think that's guidance.
Yeah, I don't think that works as a spell, as an attack spell.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna do it. I was thinking it, but I wasn't gonna do it. Hang on a second.
I got nothing here. You can spell when, I guess.
Can you spell legend? I don't know why, but
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Attack spell dog.
I don't know. I'm just trying to put words together. You get something eventually.
Do a wheelie. Compel it to do a wheelie.
On its face.
I keep trying to use this Y. Oh no. Is that how you spell that? Hang on.
Ye God.
Oh God.
I don't
So
think you have
both
enough
of these are horrendous.
Oh, I'm so excited. Yodel? Yodeling!
So there's that one, but there's also
Yowling.
yowling.
Channel the spirit of Hobbes. I got you.
I will
was actually
point
thinking
out,
that.
yes. Yowling.
He's actually been quiet. I think they've been feeding him treats. Ooh. Go away, H. No one loves you.
Ding.
Congrats.
Dingo.
Dingo!
I want to make a dingo to go from behind and just knock him over.
Do you want to take its baby? Is that what's
Okay,
going on?
so hold on. Are you transforming your cat into a dingo for this attack?
I'm just stretching the legs. It's a vaguely formless cat, so
Uh-huh.
maybe clearly it ratchets the legs up with the gears and runs behind the shadow. And I'm going to try have it jump on its back to knock it flat on its face,
Beautiful.
and then
Okay.
flip.
Dingoes
All right, let's
are
see what his defense roll is. God, he'd be using style for this too. He's been using style to defend 4, so he does not defend your 5.
Oh my
and
God.
his style is to 0. All right, you manage to make this. Your dingo just runs up to it, and it just
Jumps
makes
onto
it go
its back.
flat on its face.
And then flips off.
All right. Okay. So on its turn, it is not looking too great. What can we do? I'm gonna try and tangle the person who seems the most efficient of you all. So he's gonna like one tendril is gonna snake around everyone else and gonna try and trip up Hinoko. How do you want to defend?
Try and sneak up. I would like to defend with reason, because no, you are a bad Trendril and you did not ask first. Go away.
All right, roll your reason. Nice. All right. So you managed to use your reason and just stop it short of tripping you over, and you do not take any damage. But then you guys see 2 more monsters coming up from one from the alley and one from the direction of the school. One looks like a flying eye. It's just a floating eye with wings. And the other one is a panther beast. It looks like a cat, except bigger and sleeker than the one that is right now looking like a dingo.
Yeah, all right.
All right, so it looks like you guys are going to be overrun now. I'm going to introduce something that we haven't talked about yet. You guys can, if you want, make more powerful spells by combining them. Basically, one person rolls to make a spell, and then everyone else Scrabble style as their own spell to enhance that spell. That's just an option
Do we
you
get
have.
our own pool of letters to add to it, or?
Yes, but you have to use one of the letters that is was already put down to link your spell to theirs.
Huh. We can't just link 2 of our own spells though, right? Like I couldn't do Scimitar Heat Jolt.
You can actually link spells, yes. You as long as you can link the words, I think. But yes, you could power up your spells by casting one spell on top of another.
Okay. I think I am up right now.
It would just take 2 turns basically to
Okay.
to power it up, but yeah. And yes, Hanzik, what are you up to?
I would like to shout to the other 2 weirdos, "Hey, other strange people who look like they're on my side! We should combine our powers for the greater good of this village."
I'll have you know I had to look up what the one one smaller than the town is.
At least it's not a hamlet.
That was the next one down.
Yeah. So yes, I would like to do combo spell fun times to annihilate all of these evil demon monsters from the dark realms of the depths of the dark rift on the dark side of the moon.
Actually, light side of the moon, but go on.
Fuck!
This isn't Pink Floyd here.
Alright, which one was closer to where Neil Armstrong landed?
Where the what?
It's okay. So how do I combo? Tell me how to Dougie.
You want to make an attack? You're basically making the base of the attack. So how do you want this to look? Like, what kind of are you gonna just make a mega like an outright attack spell? What do you want to do with the spell?
Yeah, I'm going for like a wide ranging attack thing, anti-demon gun buster biker repulsor cannon. I don't know.
All right, so like AOE attack.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. What are you gonna roll for it?
Since I am hoping to draw upon the powers of these other two weirdos, I'm gonna do hope.
All right, roll it.
I hope this works. So
that was 11, a lot of letters.
13, 17.
17.
Just like the age of Chekhov.
Garm likes counting out his tiles.
I like numbers.
So we can hear him count.
He likes numbers. That doesn't make him good at them.
Ouch.
14, 15.
It's okay, Garm. I'm terrible at numbers too.
Numbers are what I keep illustrious around for.
Daft.
Alright, Fat Dad. Can I do Fat Dad? I can't do Fat Dad. Can I do Fat Man? Like
remember, it has to be a AOE attack of some kind.
That's why I was looking for Fat Man. What, like the nuclear weapon?
Evil.
Yeah, evil. Evil.
You could do Fat Lad, but that's about it.
Fat Lad. Evil.
Twit.
No, I thought you were gonna go for Wad. Watts is actually a pretty good start. I can't do a live wire because I don't have an R. Damn. Watt seems like a very small base to start from, so I'm trying to find something a little longer.
Watt dial.
Dial's a good start, honestly. Vile Watt, actually.
You can also make volt if you wanted to go with
Yeah.
electric something or other.
Volt is pretty good. It's useful if any of us get something
Yeah.
to add to it.
And there's no double letters in it, which makes it a bit easier for you guys to work with.
I was gonna say, or if there's anything that you can add to volt. I don't know what, but
I don't have a G.
not voltage. Yeah.
No. Or an H.
Volt aid.
Voltron. Sorry.
No R. Sorry. Fat Volt. How's that work for you, Carter?
Oh, we can't do Voltaire.
Sadly, no. Although he would describe this land as nothing but a few acres of snow, so I don't think he'd be much help here. Wide Volt.
Wide Volt?
Yeah, that's what I was actually gonna say.
Thank you, Zio.
There's the AOE effect.
Yeah.
Fuck. Garma's not dexterous. Wide Volt,
All right, is that what you're going for?
I guess.
I mean, that is a lot of letters to be adding to, so.
Yeah. All right. So wide volt, you summon a bunch of electricity, basically. Who wants to go next?
I will.
All right.
Do I have to pick what to roll with?
Yes.
All right. We are going to make this daring because if we're using electricity, we're not going to go straight towards it. We're going to like hopefully cast a net over it or something. It's going to look real dumb is what I'm saying. But it's going to be great. I saw it on a show once.
All right.
Table, sheet, please. Please.
I'm just here living in fear for when Zio shows up.
That's
15.
15.
These are literally my first letters.
Yes.
Nuts. Oh shit, I got weird letters. Bloop. Eh.
Remember that has a link on the mine.
Yeah, I know. I'm just putting them all to a grid.
You turn volt into voltage.
Wide voltage. I
don't
mean
think
that's true.
Not wide volt age. It's an entire era of, electricity.
It
raining
goes
down
on
upon them.
for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, because right now you're doing Scrabble type going across. Judge.
Steel.
What were you trying to get add to the spell? A net?
Not just like wide, but actually like effective,
Constraining.
so that they, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to just like a mild annoyance.
Extra woodwork to power the spell up.
Yes.
You could add judgment.
You could also just add net.
Do I have the M? I don't have the M.
Shit, you're right.
I was going to
E
go
on
judgment,
its
but
side.
then I realized.
Also, as Lee points out, yes, you could do net.
Fun.
Detain?
Oh, detain.
Detain's good, yeah. I think that was one of the Three Musketeers.
D'Artagnan.
D'Artagnan.
Yeah, detain. New San
I
Francisco.
might kill you, Garm.
Might!
With fun?
God, I am April.
Alright, Fudge.
Don't think Fudge would make this more powerful or constrained.
Damn, I don't have an H.
Detain might be the play.
Certainly goes with what you planned this edition to do.
It's made so much harder by the fact that we have to decide what we're going for before we,
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah. Do it off of my D. But do you not have an eye? Oh shit,
Yeah, I have to do
my
it that
eye.
way.
Okay.
Your eye, yeah, you have to use one of his letters.
Yarp.
Hang on. Is there anything else?
Gel? That's all I got.
Fester?
Fester. I mean, Fester would solve this problem. That's true.
God.
You can spell uncle.
Making them cry, uncle.
Yeah, I think detain's the play, unfortunately.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to do extra detain, but that didn't work.
There's fuse apparently in there.
Is there? Yes.
Yeah, fuse them to. You could fuse them together.
Fuse something together. Fuse. Can use the E there.
You could do FuseNet.
You could do fusion.
How?
You have an I, don't you? No.
No.
You have an
No.
O? Fuck.
Nope.
No.
That's what I was going
fuck.
to say. How the hell do you get fusion?
By not being very good at letters. Not fusion, just fuse in, you know. Fusing.
Hang on.
Can't do fuselage, tragically.
I
mean-
look forward to. Don't worry.
Fuse
I want this to go fast.
FuseJet.
Or jet fuse, I guess, would probably work better.
Jet fuse would jet
Show points out nature fuse.
because everything has to be nature with him.
Nature. What are you fusing exactly? Are you fusing us or them, or...
I'm fusing them to this stupid weird volt thing. Quickly.
Okay.
All right, sure, I'll buy it.
Because I would
you
buy
done?
it.
Pie.
Yeah. Sorry.
I would buy wide volt jet fusion as our combination name.
In the anime.
Yep. All right, Lee. Let's
Oh God.
what
I
hell do you
guess-
bring upon us?
Can I?
Fun.
Oh God. Can I use? Oh my God. I don't have very. Can I use a? I have not very good skills for this. I don't think.
No. What do you want to do with it first? And then just pick something.
I guess I could use a. I want to. I guess I could make it like stronger or something. Like
So
more
power it up.
intense. Yeah. More powerful
Okay.
or something.
How what are you using to power it up?
That's that was my question. I have feeling, focus, or trust.
Okay, hold on. Your focus is monsters, isn't it?
Yes.
So
I
you
guess.
could
So
be
do you
using
know
your
its weak
focus-
point?
Yeah. You could be using your focus in monsters to power this up by using your knowledge of monsters.
So okay, I'll just roll that then. That makes sense. All right.
That's 17.
17.
All right. Draw.
And you can link yours either to jet fuse or wide volt.
Wide volt jet fuse.
Jeto fuse.
I feel like linking
Raoul.
spells is probably the funnest thing to do in this thing because
Yeah.
of
Come
the
on,
whole...
cradle. Yes,
Right.
cradle.
We got lad.
You're powering up the spell.
Sail.
Sail.
Crane.
Sail.
Crabs.
False.
Everything's stronger with crabs, huh?
Lass.
You have Bane.
Oh, Bane's good actually.
That's actually really good, yeah. Can you do
Okay.
banish?
You have Burn too.
Remember, it has to link to
Yeah.
Burnt.
Bane
Yeah.
would not work.
You could do
Bane, yeah,
you-
it would with
you could-
the E.
Yeah.
you could do banish with
Yeah.
the I from wide volt.
Oh, Banish is pretty good.
Or Danish. I don't know how that would help you, but
Turn them
Maybe
all
the
into
Danes were really
pastries.
good.
I was gonna say go to Denmark, you fuckers, but that too.
I guess. Would banish work? Did that doesn't
It's like
count
an
as making it
8.
stronger, does it?
No.
All right. So
You also don't have an H.
Yeah, no.
Oh, fuck.
ah,
Vanis. Raid. Raid's good.
I'm just gonna use burn because I mean it just matters that you have it, right?
Yeah, as long as the word fits the intention. It does not have to be a long word. You're not getting points on this. You just have to make it work.
I
And
can't do burst. Lame.
I was gonna say either burn or burnt. If you you can do burn or burnt if you move it up to the T of jet fuel or wide volt.
oh yeah, I could do that too.
Jet
But I'll just
fuels?
leave it where it is.
Wide
Okay.
volt? Burns!
All right. Anyone want to describe what this monster looks like? I mean, power.
Mr. Burns from the anime adaptation?
Okay. This attack is mostly made of lightning. It covers almost the entire building, like widthwise, and on each end are burning jets. And this thing wants to fuse it to the nearby structure? Question mark.
Just burn it into submission.
Basically, burn it and squish it against the wall so it either like melds with the wall or goes poof.
All right. Cool.
Unless someone's got
Um,
something better. Which I'm totally fine with.
I'm going to take their silence as a no. Okay. So you guys pull out this mega combination, which at its base is made of electricity, more specifically volt. And then you hear something coming from like above the building as another person shows up with their spell in their transformation sequence. Zio, why don't you roll your transformation sequence?
Okay. I just have to roll the dice, yes?
On your spell, there should be a button to roll the spell.
Yes. There
Oh
we go.
boy, another hero to help us.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Wow.
Nice.
That was
Volt Rogue.
Yep.
Nice!
When I saw Garm use Volt, I was like, oh my god.
Fuck.
If they're against us, we're fucked. Because
So-
they just went rogue.
Yeah. So, you guys cast your mega ultra spell based on Volt, and this girl shows up and just steals the whole thing. You see all this power accumulated from all three of you just absorbed into her, and then she uses that to use it as you meant to capture these things, but she absorbs both the monsters you had just captured with your spell and your spell. And it just like all is absorbed into her. And there are no more monsters left. And you're left staring up. The two kids that were there just ran as soon as they could. And why don't you describe Mizuki?
Okay, so oh fuck, I didn't. First of all, Pi, I love you.
It's mutual, apparently.
So she has pale blue. No, actually, fuck. Sorry. Pale yellowish orange hair that kind of gets darker the further down her hair you go. A ridiculously long scarf that you can see like electricity crackling around as it kind of course, dramatic wind blowing behind her. She has big ass blade that she carries. So yes, Sephiroth, I don't give a shit. And like, you can see these kind of weird, almost electric orbs that float around her, and they kind of almost look like an eye that watches. And there's a few of them. And she just tilts her head as she looks at all of you. Doesn't say anything immediately.
Hello. Thank you for the help in vanquishing those monsters.
Will you go out with me?
But where'd she take them? They were cute and I wanted more pictures.
They don't belong here, so I took them.
Well, I
And you
suppose.
watched.
Well, I
Sorry.
suppose that's a good resolution to the day.
As she says this, she jumps off the building and basically comes down to land in front of the three of you.
I'll take you out to dinner.
You can see her trying to keep a straight face at this. Like, she's trying so hard to remain serious in this moment.
Well, I mean, she does have a car. It's a pretty good deal.
Now then, there's something else that needs to be done.
Is it
I
going
need
out?
all of your magic.
What now?
What'd you say?
I require all of your magic.
But we already did the big combination attack.
That was just a fragment of your abilities. I am here to collect all of it.
What are you gonna do with it?
It shouldn't have been brought to Earth in the first place. I'm here to collect all of it back and keep it from causing real damage and ruining people's lives.
But we need it to help fight the hentai tentacle monsters.
I'm also here to get rid of that as well.
Oh, come on!
Why should we trust you?
As you say that, there's this little like pop in the air, and you look around, and there's this like tiny rabbit creature with wings and horns. And he's like, "You
Doppelganger?
shouldn't."
You see the girl sigh and glare at one of the like glowing orb electric eyes, and it's like, you were supposed to warn me if that thing was showing up. And then she points her sword at the rabbit.
The rabbit hides behind Hansik and goes, "Look, my name is Lepori. I'm a shard of the moon goddess's spirit. That girl there is stealing the moon goddess's spirit and taking it for herself.
I'm
You
not
have to help
stealing
me."
it. Ugh.
Hell, I've seen Madoka. I know you don't trust the cute thing, but you also look incredibly suspicious.
Meanwhile,
second.
Elvira's going, cute bunny, cute bunny.
Oi, Bun Bun. Do you make mochi?
How'd you know?
You said moon goddess.
Well, yes.
Don't you people read? Ugh.
That was
He's
my
actually
job
quite dumb.
Look, the moon goddess disappeared when the monsters attacked the
Blah,
palace.
blah, blah. You're in the way of me getting a date here. Prove that she's evil, or don't.
She's absorbing the monsters. The more monsters she absorbs, the more evil she'll get.
Oh, please. I haven't just been absorbing the monsters. That would be dumb.
It's true.
She'll take your powers.
Yes, but will she
established
go on a
that.
date with me?
I mean, honestly, if you're willing to give me your powers, I'd go out on a date with you.
Oh, hell yeah.
That
Well,
only makes
I
me-
don't trust her.
Yeah, that only makes me more suspicious.
I mean, they're cute.
I'm not sure I trust the Jade Rabbit here either, but
Listen,
What, Bun Bun?
the moon
It's
goddess's
Lepori.
power shattered and decided to basically infect random innocent people here on Earth. I am
see.
here to correct that.
Yes, innocent.
Innocent in the matter that, the responsibility of fighting these monsters shouldn't be on you.
Monsters, right.
I mean, it wasn't fair to any of the people who had no choice in the matter.
I'm personally okay with it.
Yeah, I think I'm the right man for the job. Sorry, the right
Mhm.
man for the job.
Listen, I'm here to get rid of all of those shadowy monster darkness creatures. And yes, if I just absorbed all of them, I probably would go crazy. But if I absorb the moon goddess's power as well, I can get rid of this evil without going crazy. It's as simple as that.
I could probably help you, but I definitely don't trust you. Not yet.
I guess that's understandable.
And for now, if you
Well,
want my power, you're gonna have to take it by force.
Uh,
you
that's
see
never a good thing to
small
say.
you see a small smirk come to her face for just a second, and then she shrugs and is like, well, how about this? I won't take your magic for now. But at some point I will need it. Would you rather me having absorbed most of the moon goddess's power and all these creatures going crazy? I mean, that's probably a bad idea too, right? So, I'll let you keep it for now, but at some point I will need it.
Look, if there's one thing I've learned from the civics class where I was mostly paying attention in, it's that concentrating all of your power into one entity without proper checks and balances only ends in disaster and/or the Soviet Union. But I repeat,
I'm amazed you paid attention, honestly.
I'm amazed you retained anything. You can pay attention all you want, but that doesn't mean you know anything.
Fair enough.
it's the only one I'm good
For
at.
God's sakes, you thought this was a town.
Look, the
Wait, this
definitions
place
are not
is too tiny for a town.
the definitions are not that clear cut. Any place with two functions is a town.
Also, to be fair, colloquially, a lot of people call their homes towns, whether they're not towns or not. So
Yeah, exactly. Cool. That
You
works.
can't even
Colloquialism?
spell that.
I need the moon goddess power. That's the end of that. I need the power.
Also, I'm told you shouldn't trust somebody so power hungry, which you seem to be.
yeah.
I'm really not bad. It's just I got really pissed at the fact that people didn't have a choice in this. I don't like that. I decided to do this to basically make sure people didn't die to monsters and didn't have to fight them.
Okay, which one of you can prove this? Because this time I could be making money driving someone to McDonald's. It's Munchie hour.
Because it's 420.
Lepori just looks at you guys, looks at Mizuki, and is like, but she'll go evil eventually. You have to be able to fight her.
I don't want her to take my powers, and I also don't want to fight her. Can we? I just want to be able to see monsters and stuff. Can we talk to the moon goddess who's apparently supposed to have done all this stuff?
Yes, let's talk to the moon goddess that's shattered. I'm sure that will go well.
I mean, well, not all of her, but I mean, there's enough of us here. Maybe we could get a piece of her.
I'll give you a piece of this.
Unfortunately, it took, well, see, Mizuki and her friends, I tasked them with bringing back the moon goddess, and they went to the moon goddess's temple. They managed to get a sliver of her back, and they figured out that she had torn herself asunder and sent the pieces down to earth. Each
Yeah,
one
she
of your
did.
shards is part of the moon goddess. But instead of helping, she instead absorbed all of that into her.
So, okay, wait a second. So,
Hi, I'm a goddess.
what?
Yes, you are.
Wait a second.
I like you.
This. So the old goddess ripped herself apart because she thought it was important enough for everybody to have a piece of this power.
No, she couldn't defeat the shadow, so she decided
She was
to.
about to be defeated, so she
So
decided
she
to do
saddled it with
this.
someone else.
Exactly. Isn't it annoying?
Oh my god, what a weenie.
She ripped herself apart because she thought it was important enough to diversify the powers. That's kind of a little bit not weenie-ish. It's a little bit metal when you think about it. Like
no.
tearing
It
yourself
isn't.
into pieces.
Let's make children fight my battle. That is totally a smart thing to do.
She cut
And
herself.
responsible.
She cut herself into
Mhm.
pieces. This was her last resort.
Damn it.
Mizuki just glares at you a little. It's like, I really don't like you.
Get that feelings mutual. Whatever you are, scarf lady.
Mizuki.
Scarf lady. Gotcha.
Mizuki.
What's
You
with
can
the
call
eyeballs?
me the Night Outlaw.
Right.
Well,
What's
I'm
with the
gonna jet.
eyeballs?
Oh, they keep an eye on things for me.
Well, apparently not. Stares at the rabbit.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, the rabbit's a little annoying. Oh, by the way, the rabbit has a shard of the moon goddess, so thank you for bringing the rabbit here.
Ah, crap.
Can I grab it?
Elvira has. I just said I'm gonna jet. Elvira has the
It's
rabbit.
true.
Wait,
When
what?
did you get the rabbit?
I just said I'm gonna jet. Elvira's been like cuddling the rabbit for 5 seconds and just like ran.
Okay, so Elvira grabs the rabbit from behind Hanzik and starts running.
So what you gonna do, Scarf Zuki?
Karu, I'm gonna
Yes.
use part of my Volt Rogue ability to basically turn into lightning and just shoot after her.
Okay. Elvira, what are you using to run away?
Oh, let's see. Do. Let's see. Feeling. Why not feeling?
Is it more than that?
Oh
It's
no.
4.
All right.
I didn't even see
Zero,
what she
roll
rolled.
yours. No, she
Thanks,
hasn't rolled yet.
Garm.
Okay.
Normally, defender rolls first,
Sorry.
so you have the no.
Okay.
Elvira rolled first, so Mizuki wins.
I don't want to hurt her at least.
No, but like you start running away with the rabbit, and then suddenly you nearly smash into Mizuki, who is suddenly in front of you again. And Leporia looks up at you and goes, "I can teleport us out."
Whatever. I just want to study you because you're interesting.
Will you help me?
Kitty cat. Fetch.
Yeah.
You say yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Lepori is gonna try teleporting you.
But I think Pie's also trying to catch me. As well.
Yeah. You're gonna try. Okay, so I'm gonna roll the teleport, and then you have to attack the teleport to stop it.
Okay.
Deal.
Okay.
So let's see what this rabbit rolls. A 5. All right, Hinoko, you're playing fetch with the cat.
Can I just point out you rolled all 5s?
That's pretty good.
That's actually pretty useless on my end, but yeah, that's impressive.
It's hilarious.
I'm going to use daring because who the hell thinks that a cat is going to listen to you?
Yeah, sure.
Come on.
But you know, if it does, it's going to make me look so cool.
Uh-huh.
Shit.
Oh. All right, so cat.
That was a lot of ones.
Your cat is like, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, basically.
And it takes just long enough to get a move on. You're like, come on, cat, I'm trying to be cool here. And by the time the cat starts moving, Lepori and Elvira have disappeared. Hey, Hensik, what's up with you?
After seeing them disappear, this is clearly well beyond my pay grade.
You're not even getting paid.
That's true. That's the
So
problem.
definitely beyond.
I would like to use my Night Outlaw abilities to fade into the shadows and not be here.
Okay, go for it.
Crap, I didn't have my sheet open. Hold up.
Hold up.
Nice.
In the words of Snake from The Simpsons, bye.
So Henzik is
Bye.
melding into the shadows. Do you, Mizuki, you want to try using your drones to suss him out? Because there's a shard of the moon goddess who's trying to get away.
I mean, there's one other thing I could do.
Oh boy.
By all
Um,
means.
I am going to use my first signature spell
Oh, crap.
to tell where he's going before he moves, and basically summon a blade wall to stop him from getting away. So I will roll this so you guys can see what it's called.
Oh boy.
Oh, you are so lucky.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
Also, yeah, Seer Blade.
I think you didn't
Nice.
count on the fact that I can walk into a fucking shadow and leave.
Huh.
Yep, basically.
Does he have a shard of the moon goddess, or does he have part of these dark creatures? Huh. I'll have to figure that out later.
Well,
Well,
you've
I can
lost
tell you
two
it's not
shards.
natural.
3 shards.
Mhm.
You're correct. 3
Right.
shards. Lepori does count as 1.
Half.
Well, for now, Mizuki turns to look at Hinoko, walk over to her and be like, so,
Date
Well-
first so you don't ghost me.
I mean, yeah, I'm fine with that. If you want, I can let you keep your powers even after the date if you help me find those other ones.
Oh hell yeah.
Awesome. Let's go then. I'll let you keep yours until last. How about that? If you help me out. Actually, second
Aw.
last, my brother keeps his powers until last.
How come he's not helping you?
Oh, he's in a different town right now helping.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Alright.
sure, date. Let's go.
And with that, credits roll, and you see a montage of the date.
Date montage.
Date montage.
Date montage. And we
Oh my
have people
God.
to hunt down.
And
Do
there
tune
seems
in
to be
next time.
two forces forming here: Mizuki and her group, and Lepori and his chosen ones.
And absolutely fading the fucking Night Outlaw, I've managed to align myself to neither. It's like, fuck this shit.
You are the neutral force.
Hi, Switzerland.
Okay, Zio, I need you to write down on your sheet. You absorbed basically 3 fragments worth for first session of the Moon Goddess. And I believe 2 fragments of darkness. In this session, you absorbed 3 darkness and no light.
Okay. So hang on.
Are
So
we-
3 light last time.
And
5
2
dark at this point.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll go great.
I like how Elvira would have listened to anything that stupid monster bunny would have said.
Yeah.
I tried applying Madoka to the situation and it didn't help me at all.
Nope.
All right. That was I
I
hope you
guess
guys
that's
had
the
fun.
end of this.
Yeah.
Yep.
For now.
Are
For
we gonna
now.
Are we going to do another session with like another group and then have fucking Elvira and Mizuki try and tear them apart?
Oh my god.
My God. Will you please say yes?
Are we gonna get
Sure.
everyone in Midgardia in on this at some point with a different
my
character on a different team?
Get Gaz, Fury, and Talani or something?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well,
we do a weekend session.
yeah. Look forward to that in the vague future, I guess.
I like
Oh
how
my God.
I always end up doing this of linking one shots together.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Well, if we
fun,
do it-
and spell is so much fun.
I was gonna say if we do this at weird times, we could always put it on Patreon
Yeah.
Yeah.
because then it wouldn't need to be scheduled, especially because
Mhm.
Gas has weird hours.
Look forward to
Yeah.
our Magical Girl Justice League. Alright.
Ah.
Like the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for sticking around, guys, to this craziness that is Spell the RPG by Taylor at Taylor_CS on Twitter. And check out all their cool stuff. They have quite a few different RPGs that are very interesting, but I think my favorite is this one.
Yeah. I would like to try one of the other things sometime as well.
The
One of
settings.
the other settings, yeah, because they do look interesting, but I also do want to see a third session of this with another group of rando fucktards and see if we can do some
Recruit
stuff.
them.
Yeah.
What side gets recruited? What side doesn't?
Oh god, Night Outlaw
Who
could show up
wins?
as well. Just like, hey, don't trust either of them.
Wait, is Night Outlaw like the tuxedo mask situation here?
Ah, crap.
Better not be, because it's not nearly cool enough.
It depends how much time passes, honestly, and what I get up to in the meantime.
Oh my god.
I will
Gross.
remind you guys, if we do play again, the 3 potential points you had, you can still spend on your skills. Just make sure you can only spend 1 potential point per skill per session.
Okay.
And you get another 3 potential points for any other session you get involved in.
My work here is done, but you didn't do anything.
Exactly.
Oh, alright.
And thanks for watching, guys. And stick around on Friday at 6 o'clock Mountain for Esper
That's for
Genesis.
Genesis. Yeah, check our YouTube, check our Twitch, check our Patreon. If you really like what we do here, subscribe to the Patreon, subscribe on Twitch, donate money.
Buy a shirt.
Buy a shirt. They'll be
mug.
on. Yeah, or a mug. All the money that you put into that goes to helping our DMs afford, rent, food, lights, because electricity is actually really important to our job. I'm not sure how we would do it without that. Food's optional, whatever. But
I mean, but energy drinks.
yeah, but energy drinks. We don't want to be reduced to running sessions out of the fucking McDonald's Wi-Fi, so
Or Tim's.
or
Or
Tim's.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
$5.
Depending if you're in Canada or in America.
Yeah, so yeah, all that money goes to that and books and all that fun stuff, and ensuring that we can provide you this kind of content.
Yep.
I believe that's everything.
See you on Friday.
Yeah. Have a
See you
good night,
guys.
everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.